Hi, today we're going to work on number lines. Our I can statement is I can understand a fraction as a number on the number line. I can partition a number line and represent the fractional parts. Today we're going to practice partitioning a number line. Here we have an open number line and we need to partition it into halves. When I'm partitioning a number line in third grade, I'm working with fractions that are less than 1. So I'm always going to put end marks and label them 0 to 1 because a fraction is less than 1 in third grade. When I label it in halves, I know that a half is 1 over 2. My numerator is 1 and my denominator is 2. So I'll need to put it in two sections. What's important about putting them in half is it needs to be in the middle, halfway between, okay? So they need to have equal sections or intervals on a number line. So I'm going to find what looks to me like the middle, and now I have two halves, okay? These are called intervals. Again, if we want to label the parts on the number line, I have to count how many intervals we have. We have 1, 2 intervals. So I know my denominator will be the number 2. So we could call this 0 over 2, which is the same thing as 0. Or our 1 is the same thing as 2 over 2. So if I have 0 and 2, I know that 1 hop after 0 would be 1 over 2, or 1/2. This is a number line partitioned into halves. Let's take a look at the next one. Now it's asking me to partition it into thirds. Again, in third grade, we deal with fractions that are less than 1, okay? So I know that my endpoints will begin at 0 and end at the number 1. This time I have to partition it into thirds, and I'm going to give you a trick here, okay? A third is the number 3, right? So we need to put it into 3 parts, and 3 is an odd number, which means it will not have a middle halfway point, okay? So what I like to do to help me is I like to find the halfway point and put a dotted line. I know there will be no halfway point because this is an odd number, okay? So think about if you're trying to divide 3 into 2 equal parts, I couldn't do that. I'd have 1 on one side, 1 on the other, 2 on one side. So I would have a group of 2 and a group of 1. It wouldn't work out. So when I'm partitioning the number line, I know there's not going to be a halfway mark, okay? But I do know that I'm going to have to make 2 other endpoints. So what I do is I go a little to the left and a little to the right, and then I look to see, are